Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a eye tutorial slash review on the fairly new Desi Katy collab with Dose of Color, which I'm super excited about. So that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and hop right into it because I just want to give you guys my overall thoughts on this collection. I know that the restock is coming very soon. It's actually coming this month. I think they said mid to late September. So I will make sure that if I find out any other information, I will list it down below in the description box so that you guys know in case you guys were not able to get your hands on this collection. So I actually just went ahead and purchased the items that I knew that I really wanted. So I'm gonna go over them one by one, showing you guys what I purchased, why I purchased them, and what I think of them now that I have used them. So the first item that I definitely knew that I needed was the eyeshadow palette. It looks so beautiful. I feel like it's the perfect just shimmery palette, and I think that we all need a nice shimmery palette. They didn't put any mattes in here purposely because they just wanted it to be a palette that was very out there, very gorgeous, which I think is awesome because if you're somebody that loves makeup, I'm sure you have 1 or 10 matte palettes or even like just matte shadows in your collection. So I feel like it's not hard to find a matte shadow elsewhere. So I just went ahead and gravitated towards my Jaclyn Hill palette for the transition shades that I used on my lid, as you will see in my little tutorial. But for the most part, I use these eyeshadows all over my lid. Now I really quickly want to touch on them. So I know they said to make sure that you use them wet, which I totally agree on. Whether you plan to use your finger or your brush, you want to make sure that you spray it with a lot of Matte Fix Plus so that you really get that intensity that you need. So what I went ahead and did was I used this color right here, which is Zeus. And this color is so gorgeous. Like, I literally was living for it. I feel like it's the perfect everyday wear color if you like to wear a little something on your eyes, or if you want to transition this into a darker color, which I did for this look right here, then you can totally do so. And I feel like this is one of the more pigmented shadows that they do have. If you see, it literally has the pigmentation right away. The next color is Noli, which is this beautiful, more like brown shade. And with this one, I noticed that I did have to go in a little bit more with a extra spritz of Matte Fix Plus because it was kind of looking a little too light. I know they said the best applicator is your fingers, but when I like to do a very precise cut crease, I have to use my brush. My fingers are not going to cut it, especially because I have these long nails. The only one that I did not try today is this one, which is Turbo Sun. And this one is more like of a blue shade, and it looks very beautiful. As you can see, very pigmented. I am excited to use it. I feel like it would make the perfect like Thanksgiving, holiday party, dramatic night party look. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna find the perfect occasion to wear that in, and I just slay the game. But I feel like the top two are just perfect everyday shadows, whether you want to just add a little pop of color in your eyes, on your inner tear duct, just anywhere along the eye, or just even as a highlight, you can use this color right here. I feel like it would look stunning. Now these two bottom shades obviously are more dramatic. They're more of your going out looks. I did go ahead and use this last color, which is Harpoon, and it's a beautiful green. It just reminds me so much of something that I would want to wear to a Thanksgiving party, Friendsgiving, just anything like that. I feel like it would look beautiful. As you can see, the colors are so gorgeous and so shimmery. So I think this is totally a hit. I really love the packaging concept. I feel like it's so pretty and creative how they have this gorgeous whole look to their packaging. I feel like it's so them. It really suits and represents their entire look, so I really like it. I must say though, like once you open it, it's very just cheap cardboard looking situation. I mean, which isn't bad, but I just feel like you have to be very careful of this because it could get ruined pretty easily. So just be mindful of that. And I also do like the fact that there's a mirror right here where you can do your makeup into. And the highlighter that I decided to pick up was FUEGO. Now I did see how Mírame looked like, and I felt like Mírame was just too pinky for me. Like, I feel like on somebody that's more fair skin, it will look gorgeous, but I feel like something like FUEGO was gonna be like that perfect gold, which is what I'm wearing today. It is stunning. Like, this literally is so pigmented. Like, you will see, like that literally shimmers. It's so beautiful. Like, I'm so excited to try this out more. This is my first time wearing it, but I was like, you will see my reaction. I was like, this is FUEGO. So they launched 2 lipsticks, and one of them is more Creamer Please and No Shade. No Shade it just looked way too light for me. It was more of Katy's like perfect nude, and Katy's way more fair skin than I am. So I knew that Desi's color was going to look best on my complexion. It's falling. And she also did say that she really dedicated her time to finding the perfect nude for her, because she's always had a very hard time finding a perfect nude, which I totally agree with her. I feel like for me, it's super hard to find a perfect nude without it looking like it's my complexion, or without it looking like it's like white and making me look like all sorts of crazy, like I have some powder in my mouth. So I was really excited to try this out, and as you guys saw my reaction, I loved it. I feel like it's honestly the perfect nude. I don't need a lip liner to kind of like diffuse it and ombre it. This is just enough for me. So I'm really happy that I picked this up, and I really love how gorgeous this goes on, and look how like beautiful that is. It's literally the perfect nude for my skin, and I just felt like it literally glided on my lips so well. It wasn't like overly matte, but it was just the right amount of creaminess. This lipstick, as I was applying it on, I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so amazing. It literally smells great. The scent is on point, so I really recommend the lipstick. I haven't been using a lot of lipsticks. If I use something, it's either chapstick or I go ahead with a gloss or a liquid lipstick, but I haven't been using lipsticks quite often recently. But I think this is gonna be a go-to going into the fall, because it's literally the perfect nude color for every day, whether you're just wearing some mascara with a little bit of tinted moisturizer, or you're doing a full face like I have right now, which is very intense. You definitely want to take it down a notch with a nude lip, and I feel like this is the perfect nude lip. Now, the next color that I got, they had 2 liquid lipsticks. They had a very gorgeous bright color, which is what they're wearing here, and then they also had a more like deep purpley red color, which honestly I have so many of those colors and I'm just so over them, which you would expect me being somebody that's obsessed with fall. Like, I would die and live for that, but I was just like, no, I have too many of those colors, so let me just go with this more orangey color. This one's called Hot Fire. So I'm super excited about this one. I have to rock this before the summer ends, because summer's coming to a quick end, and I definitely won't be rocking this in the fall time. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wear this tomorrow, actually, with some really dramatic lashes and just make like a statement look. But look at that. It's stunning, and it really glided on very smooth and velvety. This is a matte liquid lipstick, but I like the formula from what I swatched on my hand, because it wasn't so like thick and nasty. It just felt like it glided on super smooth and velvety. And then the last one that I picked up was the gloss. So this actually caught my eye out of everything that they had, because lately I've been really into just a glossy lip and some mascara. That's my everyday look. Now, I really quickly want to say, as I was applying this lipstick, I then applied the gloss, and I did feel like it got a little chunky, so I would just be very careful when I'm applying the gloss, because if you apply too much of it, it can look very chunky and start to separate. So I would say either be very careful with this, or just use this over matte liquid lipsticks where it's not too creamy and it's going to just kind of budge on the lipstick, or use this by itself, because I feel like this by itself is going to be stunning. I just love the gold reflexes. I don't think you can see it that well, but like, it's literally the perfect like gold shimmery lip topper. So those are my thoughts. Overall, I really did enjoy this collection. I feel like Desi and Katy did such a good job with it, from the packaging to really coming out with colors that would suit a lot of skin complexions. I really appreciate that. Price range for a lot of these products wasn't too bad. I think it was between like the 28s and 30s. I will have everything that I purchased and the price listed down below, so that in case you haven't purchased it and you do plan on purchasing it for the restock, you can go ahead and kind of do the math, see how much it's going to be and which products you would like. So those are just my opinions. And I really quickly want to also say that I appreciate how smooth this collab went. It's been a hot minute since there's been a collab that there has had no drama, because you guys know these collabs recently have all had drama, and it's like, oh my gosh, can we just get through one collab where there's no drama? Now you guys can go ahead and watch my little eye tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoy it. It is kind of a recreation of a look that I did 2 videos ago, where I did the cut glitter crease with a nice wing liner. So I went ahead and started by priming my lids with MAC Soft Ochre Painterly Paint Pot. Then I went ahead and just set them with any powder will do. And once I did that, I started to use a matte color as my transition shades for my crease, and just to add a lot of depth and warmth to the look, because I just didn't want it to be all shimmer colors. And I just went ahead and used the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette for some nice warm matte shades, and we're just going to keep blending that out because we want to make sure that's diffused as much as possible. Then I went back in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot in Soft Ochre just to create that very, very nice crease so that it looks very clean and sharp. Now that I created that very cut crease, I just go in with another blending brush and I just make sure that I really diffuse everything out. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and take a MAC Fix Plus and just spray my brush so that the colors have a lot of pigmentation. First shade that I went in with is Zeus, and this is a very crisp, bright champagne shade. Super gorgeous, especially for every day. And then I'm going to take this gorgeous green shade, which is Harpoon. It looks stunning, and I just put that in the middle of the shade to create a lot of dimension. Now I went ahead with Midnight Cowboy, which is a very gorgeous glitter, and this is by Urban Decay. I love using these glitters to get that very, very precise glitter cut crease. It really gets in there and gets the job done fast. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline gel liner, and I'm going to do a very precise, sharp wing liner. You guys know I'm all about the wing life, and I noticed that this Maybelline gel liner gets the job done very, very well. I'm going to go ahead and tightline. I'm just going to make sure that there is a very, very nice transition to my lashes. For lashes, I'm going to be using the style Millionaire by Cake Face Beauty. I love these lashes. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you guys want to see more reviews with eye tutorials or just eye tutorials, then please go ahead, let me know down below. I will be starting to do more eye tutorials because I love doing those. And that being said, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this review and eye tutorial, and I will be seeing you guys very soon for a brand new video.